Hi Booktube, this is Kelly. Thank you so much for watching my channel, Books I'm Not Reading. Drinking some chai tea tonight to go along with my reading, but happy Friday to all of you. There are some new people who are part of my little Booktube community watching, so welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I hope that you will say hello in the comments section, and if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, you can always leave an emoji, or if you just want to say hi, you can give this video a thumbs up. So I thank you so much for being here. I want to share with you some mail that I got this week. I actually got a letter from overseas, and I was so impressed because this person's first language is not English, and it was written really well, but it was a very long letter, and it was just delightful. Another thing that came in the mail this week are some stamps, and I normally wouldn't share stamps on my channel, but Jason, my husband, is very adamant that we order stamps. I mean, lots of times there's just not very much variety at our the post office that we go to. So these are some Toni Morrison stamps. Isn't that cool? I don't know how I hope you can see them okay. But anyway, I just thought, I was kind of like, oh, we may have to like save one of those or turn it into a bookmark or something. And then this is stamps honoring Tommy DePaula. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm saying his last name wrong. I know I am. But anyway, he's a a children's book author. He wrote Stregonona. That was always a big seller when I worked for Barnes & Noble. And so anyways, we got some Stregonona stamps, which I think is just fun. Makes paying the bills a little less painful, if you will. So other things that came in the mail this week. So I was recently watching someone unhaul. Well, I've watched a couple unhaul videos. One of them I definitely was watching in the hopes that they would be like, oh, I have 2 copies of this or something like that, and that wasn't the case with that particular video. But another person who was unhauling books said they were gonna unhaul H is for Hawk by Helen Macdonald. I have heard so many wonderful things about this book. I reached out to the booktuber and I said, I will buy that from you. Yeah, and they were so generous and just said, no, I'll just send it to you. So I'm really excited. I'm building up quite a collection of nature-related books that I would love to read maybe in November? Oh God, I don't know. The year is just escaping me. But anyway, so I am super excited to add this. It will be going on the cart with my other nature kind of books. And then I got a Shake-Tember package. Now, for those of you who don't know, and I will leave the link to my video below, Shake-Tember is a month-long celebration in September where we celebrate all things Shakespeare, and I'm a host along with my husband Jason from Old Blues Chapter and Verse, and Nicole at A Diary of Small Things. And so there was this package, it was in a box, but on our porch, and my husband and I are each looking at each other accusingly, like, what did you order? What did you get? But anyway, this is what the note says. Just a little treat to help you celebrate Shake-Tember. Maybe you can share with Jason if, and that's in caps, he agrees to act out some scenes. So let me show you what's inside. It's so great. Such a sweet thing. Much Ado About Nothing's sticky notes. I love this. It's absolutely adorable. And I do think that this might help me when I'm reading the plays in September to take some notes and mark some pages. So yeah. So I was really tickled. So thank you so much to the person who sent this to me. I've never gotten a Shake Timber gift before. So I was very, just, yeah, so honored by all the thoughtful things that some of you have sent to me lately. So thank you so much. A little channel update. First of all, on my community page, which you can access on your phone or your computer, your personal computer, but not a tablet. I know, it's a bummer. But if you go to my main page and click on community, I'm doing a survey about whether or not to make a time-lapse video of me putting together a puzzle. I would love to know what your thoughts are. There's maybe like a little over 50 votes right now. So I would love to hear from more people. I mean, I still may put the puzzle together and just not film it, but I would like to know if that's something you'd be interested in watching or not. I've also had some things come up that they're not really like, it's not a full-length video, or maybe it's more like a behind the scenes kind of content, so not very long. This content that I'm dreaming about, essentially, there's only one video up, but this content is for the people that I would consider my super fans. So people who are just such faithful viewers of my channel. I'm so grateful for all of you, and people who watch or seem to watch every single video. Some of you have been with me since the beginning, and I'm incredibly grateful. So I decided to upload this content on my Ko-fi page or coffee page, whatever you want to call it, which is going to be linked down below. So all I've done is made an intro video. Now, I want to make this very, very clear. Like, I'm not making this content because I expect tips or anything like that. This is just like little extra, like bonus content, sneak peeks of something I'm working on, I mean, just things that are not worth a whole video on the channel necessarily, and maybe wouldn't appeal to people who only watch, a few of my videos a year or something like that. But anyone can go to my Ko-fi page and anyone can see the bonus content. So please understand, like, this is not about, it's not about tips, it's not about cups of coffee, it's just about kind of super fan, like the people who are diehard books I'm not reading fans. It's content made for you. You can leave comments, you can send me a private message, but you do have to have a Ko-fi login to do that. So, and that may be just not worth it. You can also send me a message on Instagram or Goodreads, and all that information is down below. But if you just want to watch the content, which is totally fine, you just need to go to the Ko-fi page and you can watch it. And if anyone has problems accessing the content, please let me know in the comments section down below, because I really wanted to make sure that anyone who went to my page could see it. And there's a little tab that says posts, and that'll bring the video up. There's a feed on the main page, the videos there as well. So again, I'd love to hear your thoughts, your ideas. If there's something you'd especially like to see on that, please let me know. But I would love your feedback on that. I will also, I'm trying, you guys. You know I struggle with Instagram a little bit, but I am really hoping to put some extra content on Instagram in Shaktember. So that's another thing to watch for. Okay, so what have I been reading? I'm still reading A Fine Balance by Rohinton Mistry, and this book is just amazing. It is just incredible. It looks, I mean, it's 600 pages long. It seems like it should be a dense, like one of those books that's dense, but then at the end, like you feel rewarded or something, but it is just like, I mean, I can't believe how good this book is. I can't believe how fast. I'm a slow reader, okay? So I like vocalize, I'm sounding things out in my head as I read. I go back a lot of times and reread, like I might go back and reread the last 3 paragraphs or whatever. But I am really, and I hope, sincerely hope this weekend I will make even more progress in this book, but I am more than halfway done. I'm doing this as a buddy read with Jo Smith, who sadly doesn't have a channel, but is the queen of buddy reads, I think. And she loves India. She knows a lot about Indian history and Indian culture. I will say, those of you out there who love Dickens, if you have not read A Fine Balance, you need to get it. You need to find this book and you need to read it. And I will soon be consumed with Shakespeare. So I'm living somewhere between Shakespeare and India in my mind. Oh, Booktube. Finally, the last thing I wanted to say is I've made some kind of ranting videos about my local used bookstore. I did try to resolve that issue on Thursday, so Sunday will be the final video. I wish it had a happier ending than it does, but anyway, so if you've been watching those videos and want to know the ongoing saga of me and the used bookstore, my God. Anyway, so that will be going up this weekend. Booktube, again, thank you so much, all of you who are here and watching, and I can't tell you how much you all mean to me. I'm so grateful. Booktube, remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and like I said, I'll be back on Sunday with another video. Bye.